Welcome back to my channel. I'm Michelle Spieler, 30-year pro makeup artist, creator of Mature Makeup Masterclass. Do you need it? That depends. Are you over 40 and your makeup doesn't look the same as it used to? You're feeling like makeup makes you look older? Go check out my link. Okay, every Wednesday night I do a saint video. Every Saturday I do traditional video. My video this Saturday is going to be basically the same type of technique I'm going to show you right now, and that is how to work with foundations that you currently have that might not be the right shade for you and how to make them work, okay? Okay, so it's August. A lot of us maybe got a little sun this summer. You can tell I have a little bit more color on my cheeks and my forehead. My nose seems really light though, which is funny. I guess I just had better SPF. Or maybe it just didn't wear off quite as quickly. By the way, I'm on day 3 of no Diet Dr. Pepper, and I'm doing okay. I was tempted to get one today, but I'm like, nope. Okay, here's what I want to show you. So let's say this is how to customize your perfect makeup. And that's why we love Saint, because you can wear 2 to 3 colors. Very few women on this planet are one shade of foundation, especially as we get older, because we get discolorations all over our face. If we have a lighter jawline and neck, that's not the same color as maybe the cheeks, the forehead. I mean, we have to adjust. So let's take hazel. I put a lot of people in hazel, a lot of Caucasian women in hazel, because hazel is just like the coolest. It's just a great color for like a nice medium suntan, okay? Now that looks great on my nose. I'm just putting it right now on with my fingers because I just kind of want to see it. That looks great. That looks great. But if we put it over here, look at this. It doesn't quite look like the right color, right? Looks a little dark. Okay, I had to take a picture real quick for the thumbnail because once I have my makeup on, I don't want this on me. But you saw what I had. I had the hazel, I put on Athens, and then I put a light color on. I think that might have been, I don't know, candlelit. Okay, so here's what I want to show you. So I have hazel on through the nose, and let's see how it looks close up. Oh my gosh, it doesn't even look like I'm wearing makeup. Where is that hazel? You know, I never wear hazel. I really wear Athens in the summer, but let's do a little bit more. I'm gonna do it with my finger. I'm gonna do it where I have more texture and more pores. So I'm doing it on my upper lip because I'm really noticing pores and texture on my upper lip this year. Are any of you guys noticing that? So I'm doing it down my nose, my upper lip, because when your upper lip is too light, it looks funny. It looks, sometimes I bronze my upper lip. If it's too light, you see all the lines and you see the pores and you see facial hair. So I like to go a little darker. Okay, so I'm a little darker on my chin, but we're gonna make the jawline look light in a minute, okay? And then I think that's it. Maybe I might take a little bit of hazel. Now remember, hazel's deeper for me, but remember, it's cream makeup. We can go a little bit deeper, and I'm not wearing hazel all over. If I wore it all over my face, it would not work, okay? So here we have it just through here, just where I have most of my pores, most of my texture, my marionette lines for sure. Definitely the marionette lines. Ooh, boy, I don't like those. I remember my mom always hated her marionette lines. Okay, let's see how this looks. Oh my gosh, yes. It doesn't look like makeup because it's a little bit deeper than your skin, so it hides our flaws, okay? Love it. Now, where I want to be lighter, I'm gonna go in with white peach because I do have a peachier skin. I've learned that about myself. I knew that when I was younger, and then I kind of got away from it. So I'm gonna go in with a little white peach. Let me use a brush for that. You do not have to use your fingers. You can absolutely use a brush. Okay, and I'm just gonna use a fluffy side of the shape brush, and then I'm just gonna do some little sweepy motions I mean, you certainly could use your finger if you want. Listen, you can always use your finger if you want. The finger's going to put it on a little heavier. You certainly can get a heavy coverage with Saint, but it's still going to look skin-like because it's a cream. Okay, don't forget a little bit on the ears. Now I've got the hazel here with the white peach here. So what I can do is with my finger or a brush, just blend the two together. Okay? And now my jawline matches my neck, even though hazel is so much deeper on my nose. Isn't that fun? I know you can do this. You're watching me do it right now, and you can do it with a brush. You do not have to do finger, but I'm doing finger just because, I don't know, sometimes I think that's easier for some women. You absolutely can use your fingers, especially get like right under where our hollow is. Okay? I really like white peach, but I cannot wear it all over my face, or it will show every hair, every pore, every little area of orange peel. Okay, and then what's left on my finger, we're blending it in to a little bit of that hazel. Okay, now notice I haven't put anything on my cheeks or my forehead. The center of my forehead is pretty good, and we can go light there. So I'm going to take a little more white peach. Okay, see that? And I'm just going to keep it kind of on the center of the nose, just on the bridge. I don't want all over the nose because I have pores. Okay, and then I'm going to go, watch this, I'm going to go right above the eyebrows. Okay, now I don't want to go too, because I'm a little tanner up here, and if I take this light color up here, we're going to start seeing pores and texture, and I don't want to see that. So I'm taking it right above my brows, but really it's just for the center of the top of my nose. I'm not taking it down my nose, but see how that just kind of gave a little bit of a spotlight right there. Okay, now I'm going to go in with my normal 3D brush that I absolutely love to use. It's my favorite brush for putting on Saint makeup. Okay, good old 3D. You got the bullet side, you got this side. Now I'm going to go in with Athens, which is my summer color. Okay, and here's Athens right here. I'm going to take a little bit on the brush, and now I'm going to go on my cheeks. Now if you saw last week, in my video last week, I did more of an underpainting. This week I'm just kind of doing the whole face with foundation, because sometimes I think that's easier for our generation than to do an underpainting. And guess what? I feel beautiful both ways, so it doesn't really matter. The way I'm doing it right now though, this is a little bit more coverage, but because it's a cream, it's never gonna look dry or cakey. It's always gonna stay beautiful even if you go a little heavier. Taking a little more Athens. Now remember, I have a little bit of hazel here, but I'm taking a little bit of Athens. So isn't this fun? Like, it's really fun to kind of like decide what parts of the face you want to be a tiny, tiny bit lighter, what parts of the face you want to match your skin perfectly, and then of course, what parts you want to be lighter or you want to highlight. Okay? So, hold on, let me see. Anytime I pound my face or my nose starts to run. Okay, so I'm now gonna make sure everything's blended, and all you do is you just simply look in the mirror and you just blend. You blend until everything looks like one solid layer. No one in the world will know you have darker, lighter, medium. Nobody. So this is why I will tell some of you need 2 or 3 colors, and women are like, what? I don't. Yes, you just saw it on my face. Look at how natural that looks. That is 3 colors of foundation, and I think it looks so good. I don't have anything under my eyes yet, so don't judge my eyes. But yeah, there you go. That's how you make any foundation work, is you just use 2 to 3 colors. Now on Saturday, I'm going to show you how to do that with a liquid foundation, because a lot of women buy the wrong shade, they get stuck with it, they can't return it, or they don't think they can return it. I return everything that doesn't work for the most part. There's probably a few things I get stuck with or I miss the window. But let's see how this looks close up, okay? And then we'll do my under eyes in a minute. Oh yeah. Yeah, it looks amazing. You would never think I had 3 different colors on my face. So if you want to go, now I'm starting to see that white peach right through there. So that probably was not a great idea, but you know what? I'm just gonna smooth it with my finger, and that's looking better already. But if you can physically see the foundation sitting on your skin rather than looking like skin itself, just take your fingers. Fingers blend it in better even than a brush is kind of a finishing step. Sometimes we need that brush to kind of blend it evenly all over, but gosh, I love fingers for that kind of final step. Yeah, no one would ever know I had 3 different color foundations on right now. I think it looks great, okay? So let's do the under eye just real quick. Now remember, you can get a free color match. That's what I do. That's my job. I color match people. Every single week I color match people. So don't be shy. Where's my, here it is. Reach out for a free color match. Now we're gonna go in with a little tiny bit of color corrector. And before you ask, yes, I have Vaseline under my eye, always. Okay, I'm gonna do the darker peach right where I'm darkest, right there in the center of the eye. Now, we're going into fall, right? We're gonna start getting a little bit lighter, or at least wanting to look a little bit lighter in that whole fall and makeup look. So now you know, if you have a deeper shade, you can use it with a lighter color and blend the 2 together, and now you've got a great foundation. Hazel is definitely too dark for me, but you saw how good it looked on my nose and chin. It looks great. These colors are so blendable, they're so versatile. I mean, I could wear mango, I could wear sandy. I mean, you almost can't go wrong. Okay, and then I'm gonna take a little 01. That's the lighter peach. And I'm gonna take it under the whole eye. I'm not going up to the lash line because I like my lower eyelid to have a little bit of shadowing on it. But look at that. Look at that. Are you kidding me? I am going to a bougie Beverly Hills party this weekend. I'm flying into Los Angeles for 1 night only, and you better believe I'm wearing All Saint. I'm not kidding around when I say this is my favorite of all the brands that I have in all these drawers. I have a lot that I love, a lot. But when I want to feel really beautiful close up, and I'm going to be meeting some people that I know online, but I've never met them in person, I want to look so beautiful and radiant close up. I don't want them to see pores and texture and dry, cakey skin. I want them to see luminous, radiant, creamy skin. So of course I'm going to take Saint with me to California. Of course, duh, no brainer, okay? And there we go. Now we can go in with contour, we can go in with bronzer. I'm not going to do that today because I want to keep the video short, but now you know there's so many different combos. Don't be afraid to play. If you are afraid to play, that's what I'm for. I hold your hand. I color match you. I tell you exactly what colors you need. Normally I tell women they need 2 colors. I tell every single client 2 colors. But if you want a third, if you want to go lighter and you want that third color, let's double check it again. Oh yeah, it's beautiful. It's just beautiful. Yeah, there you go. If you need that lighter color, then just get a lighter color. You'll probably have it for a year. It's only $16. Just makes all the sense in the world, doesn't it? Okay, everyone, that's it for now. I'll see you next week, and come back Saturday if you want to see how to make foundation work at home that are liquid formulas and you don't know how to make them work because they're too dark or too light. I'm going to show you on Saturday how to make that work. I don't want just you sitting on a bunch of makeup that doesn't work for you. I want us to use what we have, especially in this economy. Let's use what we have, okay? Thank you so much. I love you. God loves you. Bye for now.